My sister's fiance hugged everyone at the engagement dinner except me, and that's when I realized he recognized me from the night he tried to follow me to my car. 3 months ago, I was leaving my late shift at the hospital around 2 a.m. The parking garage was empty except for this guy who kept adjusting his side mirror while watching me walk. When I reached my car, he started his engine. I pretended to drop my keys, memorized his plate, then got in and locked everything. He followed me for 6 blocks before I pulled into a 24-hour police station. He sped off immediately. I filed a report but never heard anything back. Eventually, I convinced myself I'd overreacted. Maybe he was just leaving at the same time. Then my sister called, gushing about her new fiancé she'd been dating for 2 months. Met him at a charity event. Successful lawyer, perfect gentleman. At the engagement dinner, he worked the room like a politician, hugging my parents, shaking hands with my brother, charming everyone. Then he got to me, extended his hand instead. Our eyes met and I saw it. That flicker of recognition, then immediate calculation. He knew exactly who I was. My sister noticed. Babe, why didn't you hug her? He laughed it off. Just being respectful. Some people prefer handshakes. I played along through dinner, but I couldn't stop watching him. The way he touched my sister's shoulder, how he insisted on walking her to her car after. During dessert, I excused myself and pulled up that police report on my phone. The plate number I'd memorized matched his Tesla parked outside. I went back to the table shaking. My sister was showing off her ring, planning the wedding for next spring. He kept glancing at me, smiling, like he was daring me to say something. I waited until everyone was distracted and leaned over. I know who you are. He didn't even flinch, just took a sip of wine and whispered back, and who's going to believe you? The stressed out night shift nurse with the history of anxiety? Or the respected attorney who's madly in love with your sister? That's when I knew this wasn't random. He'd researched me, knew about the panic attacks I had after my ex, knew exactly how to discredit me. I excused myself to the bathroom and called the detective who'd taken my report, left a voicemail. Then I started digging through my sister's social media, looking at when they'd actually met. The charity event was in April. My incident was in March. He'd found my sister 1 month after I'd escaped him, but it got worse, way worse. I found my sister's college roommate in her tagged photos and messaged her on impulse. Do you remember meeting my sister's fiance at any point? She responded within minutes. Oh my god, yes. He came to our apartment once sophomore year asking for directions. Seemed nice, but something felt off. Why? My hands went numb. That was 7 years ago. He'd been circling my sister for 7 years. I called my cousin Rachel, who'd mentioned some guy bothering her at the gym last year. Sent her his photo. She called me back crying. That's him. He followed me to my car twice. I changed gyms because of him. He wasn't just a creep. He was hunting women in my family, specifically, systematically. And now he'd finally gotten close enough to one of us to make it permanent. I walked back to the table and my sister was laughing at something he'd said. My mom was tearing up, talking about grandchildren. He looked at me and raised his glass slightly, like a toast, like he'd won. I pulled my sister aside after dinner, told her everything. The parking garage, the plate number, Rachel, her old roommate. She stared at me like I'd lost my mind. You're jealous. You've always been jealous that I found someone. Check his phone, I said. Check his search history. Check his GPS. She slapped me. Actually, slapped me. Stay away from my wedding. Stay away from us. 2 weeks later, I got a call from a blocked number. It was him. Your sister doesn't believe you. Your parents think you need help. And when I marry her, I'll be at every family dinner, every holiday, every birthday, forever. I reported everything to the police, but without evidence of a recent crime, there was nothing they could do. Restraining orders don't work backwards, and my sister refused to cooperate. Now he's part of my family, and I'm the one who looks crazy.